Jackets and the Buffalo Sabres. Welcome to Blue Jackets preseason hockey. I'm Bob McElligott. Well, the Blue Jackets come into this game after getting a big win on the road last night. The Blue Jackets went into Washington, put up 8 on the Washington Capitals, and got themselves a victory. So the Blue Jackets are looking to get another preseason win right here at Nationwide Arena tonight. Well, one guy that played in that game last night for the Blue Jackets is Adam Fantilli. Fantilli had a hat trick in the game last night against the Capitals, but he knows it's a what have you done for me lately world, and he's got to do something again tonight. Blue Jackets are also going to have a couple of guys making their preseason debuts in this game tonight, and one of those is defenseman Zach Werenski. Werenski has been working hard in camp, finally gets a chance to get out here tonight, and he's pretty excited to be back in front of the home crowd. Well, this Buffalo Sabres team that the Blue Jackets will take on tonight has a lot of young players on it. The big boys are over in Germany, and they're getting ready to open the season in Prague. Let's take a look at the starting lineups, and they are being brought to you by Kroger. First of all, for the visiting Buffalo Sabres tonight, on defense, they're going to go with Zach Mesta and Nikita Novikov. Up front, it is going to be Alexander Kisakov and Brett Murray on the wings. Josh Dunn is playing at center. Now the starting lineup for your Columbus Blue Jackets. On defense, it'll be Zach Werenski, and he's joined by Damon Severson. The wingers are Boone Jenner and Kirill Marchenko, and Sean Monahan will make his debut playing at center tonight. Time now to go between the pipes, which is being presented by Advanced Drainage Systems. At ADS, they're a global leader in the production of environmentally friendly solutions to responsibly manage water. ADS is helping the world to manage our most precious resource. And here is the goaltending matchup to start this game tonight. Scott Ratzlaff will make the start for the Buffalo Sabres. Elvis Merzlikins will be in goal for the Blue Jackets here this evening. So the Blue Jackets come into this game with a record of 2-1 in the preseason. The Buffalo Sabres are undefeated so far in this preseason. They are 4-0. Again, you can't put a lot of stock into the numbers on either side, but both of these teams will be looking to make a good impression tonight. These young Sabres prospects will really be pushing to do something against a lot of NHL regulars that are in the Blue Jackets lineup. And for the Blue Jackets, they're just looking to continue to do what they've worked on for the last week plus in camp and get better and better each and every day. We'll take a break and be back with the opening face-off right after this on the Columbus Blue Jackets Radio Network. Set to go tonight here at Nationwide Arena. Blue Jackets wearing their home uniforms, Union blue jersey with a red and white trim, the red pants, blue socks, and blue helmets. On the front of that jersey, you'll find the Safe Light patch, Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace. The Buffalo Sabres in their road white jerseys with a royal blue and gold trim, blue pants, white socks, and white helmets for them. The Blue Jackets will be skating from left to right here in period number 1. And the officials for tonight's game is assigned by the National Hockey League. The referees are Frederick Lequier and Bo Halkitis. The linesmen are Julian Fournier and Jesse Marquis tonight. Sean Monahan making his Blue Jackets preseason debut here tonight. Monahan signed with the Blue Jackets over the summer, signed a 5-year deal to join the Blue Jackets, and he steps in to take the opening face-off here. And that puck is down, and he easily beats Josh Dunn as we get underway. Blue Jackets send the puck into the Sabres' end. Drop it in the right wing corner. Monahan is there to get it off the backhand. Looking to feed Kirill Marchenko. Marchenko's tied up in the corner. It's taken away by Josh Dunn, the former Blue Jacket and Cleveland Monster. And it's cleared out to the neutral zone. Carried in on the right wing side. Sabres couldn't get that settled down. Now they will try to take a shot toward the net. Blue Jackets got a stick on it. Josh Dunn will find it along the end boards. Takes a hit from Damon Severson. Dunn falls down to the ice. Marchenko gets the puck. And he quickly outlets it to Zach Werenski. Zach through the neutral zone. He tried to jam it to Monahan, who's in on goal with a backhanded shot. That one just rolled off his stick and went wide. Scott Ratzlaff looking at a semi-breakaway to get things started here early in the first period for the Buffalo Sabres. Sabres will send the puck inside of the Blue Jacket zone. First one to pick it up is Eric Goodbranson. Up the right wing side, he finds James Van Riemsdyk, leave it for Adam Fantilli, who will push it into the Buffalo zone. Puck over to the far corner. Jake Christensen quickly down the boards to get it, and one-handed to Yegor Chinikov. Chinikov now to Fantilli. Behind the net, comes out the near side, passes to Goodbranson. It was on the wrong side of him, trying to catch it on the backhand, and the puck bounces away. It'll be pushed up the ice by Victor Neuchev, and the Blue Jackets very quickly will get it back and go right back into the Buffalo zone. We've only played a minute and a half here in the opening period of this game. Adam Fantilli back to his own blue line. Gets the puck and plays it into his own zone. Ivan Provorov hands it back to Fantilli through the center circle. Right wing pass intended for Dmitry Voronkov. Chopped away by the Sabres. Sabres on the near wall, battling for the puck. Mason Jobst trying to get it out, and that's exactly what he does. Picked up by Provorov. Looks to the left side, and this will just be sent in off the backhand. And that puck getting into the Sabres' end, courtesy of Cole Sillinger. Buffalo quickly gets it out. They put it up the right wing side, off the stick of Mason Jobst. And it comes to the Blue Jackets, who circle around behind their own net. Jiricek takes a big hit. Still has the puck. Looks for Kent Johnson, trying to make a backhanded pass to Cole Sillinger. That was broken up by Buffalo. Tell you what, these young Buffalo players are coming in with a lot of fire in the Blue Jackets zone. They're coming in and trying to really get some pressure put on with the forecheck. The Blue Jackets are going to skate through it. Here comes Sillinger up the ice. He's at the end of his shift, so he'll play this puck around behind the Buffalo net. The goaltender Ratzlaff will leave it, and it's going to be sent up the left wing side. Ty Cheveldayoff will get it out to the red line, and eventually Colton Pullman will dump it in. Blue Jackets clear it right back out, and there are the Sabres again to cut it off. Zach Mesta looking up the right side, and this one goes off a stick. There will be no icing. That allows Merzlikins to go behind the net and hand the puck off to Damon Severson. Up the right wing side, it's Sean Corrali. Just softly puts that puck off the backhand toward the end boards, trying to allow Matthew Olivier to go chase for it. But Buffalo gets to it. They move it back out through the neutral zone. Olivier, one of 5 players that played last night in Washington that are in the lineup here tonight for the Blue Jackets as well. And Matthew Olivier had a good night last night with a pair of goals. He's got the puck here, and he shoots, and this time Ratzlaff makes the save. That was a good shot from just inside the top of the right wing circle by Matthew Olivier, but it is a better save made by Ratzlaff, and he keeps it a 0-0 game with 16:46 to go here in the opening period. Blue Jackets have the only shots on goal in this game. They've gotten just a couple in on Ratzlaff so far. 2-0 in the shot department. Buffalo wins the faceoff. Jack Rathbone behind his own net, changing direction, getting pestered by Boone Jenner, but he clears it through the neutral zone. Comes off the stick and right to Jake Christensen. Blue Jackets defenseman goes to Eric Goodbranson. From the red line, Goodbranson will lift it in off the backhand to the right wing corner. Rathbone gets there for Buffalo. Leaves it right behind the net for Vsevolod Komarov. And it's right back out to the neutral zone. Off a skate, Brett Murray is the one that had that skate get hit with a puck, and he kicks it basically right inside the Blue Jacket zone. Kirill Marchenko will steal it away. Marchenko just going to set it back to Jake Christensen. Christensen out here with Eric Goodbranson as a third pair tonight, and Jake is very comfortable with playing alongside of Eric Branson because most of his time in the NHL, that's who his defensive partner has been. Christensen into the Buffalo zone, tries to make a backhanded pass across the rink. The Sabres break it up, and they've got a chance here. Coming in on the left wing side, there's a shot. The save is made by Elvis Merzlikins. Consta Helenius getting that shot on goal. Helenius, one of the prospects that the Sabres are very excited about coming up in their system. As the Blue Jackets are back inside of the Buffalo end. Provorov, long shot, tipped off the stick of James Van Riemsdyk and wide of the net. Puck is loose, and it's picked up by Isaac Rosen. He will get it out to the red line and then play this one right back into the Blue Jacket zone. 15:15 to go here in the opening period. 0-0 game. Sabres with a shot. That one went wide of the net. Elvis Merzlikins, he never saw the shot until it was already by. Now a long shot from the blue line. He does see this one as Nikita Novikov put it right on net. And Elvis makes a save and he holds on. And we'll get a face-off here. So the shots on goal very low, just 2-1 in favor of the Blue Jackets, as these two teams kind of feel each other out. Like I said, the Blue Jackets have basically an NHL lineup dressed in this game tonight. The Buffalo Sabres, they do not. They have an American Hockey League lineup. A lot of guys in this lineup are going to be Rochester Americans here in the next couple of days. There's no question about that. But they get a chance to get into this game tonight and try to make some good impressions on the Sabres organization. But here are the Blue Jackets. They clear their own zone, get the puck up the ice, and catching an edge was Kent Johnson. He was looking to go get the puck. Just caught an edge, but now he's got the puck in the right wing circle, and he rings a wrist shot right off the post. Johnson gets it back, and he looks to the high slot. One-time shot, and that one just missed the net. Damon Severson taking it. Now Buffalo finds themselves in trouble as they try to clear the zone. They go behind their own net, and Novikov looking to clear it up the far wall. Bouncing puck, and we get a whistle. And we had a hand pass, and it was made right along the boards. The faceoff will come outside of the Buffalo end and into the neutral zone. So the Blue Jackets getting a great chance and a great look there by Kent Johnson, who just rung the puck off the post. And the Blue Jackets tried to set him right back up again. Couldn't get it done the second time. Here's Severson in over the blue line, fires a shot through traffic, and Ratzlaff will make the save on this one, and he holds on. With 14:18 to go here in the opening period. Blue Jackets nothing and the Sabres nothing. Sean Corrali playing between Owen Sillinger and Matthew Olivier tonight. This is the fourth line for the Blue Jackets, and Corrali wins the draw. Owen Sillinger with the puck. On the right wing boards, tried to jam it to the net. Went off the body of Graham Slaggert. And Buffalo will clear it to the neutral zone. Blue Jackets will get it and lift it right back in. Where it's gloved down by Jack Rathbone. Up the left wing side he goes. Puts it on the stick of Ty Chevalier off, and he had problems with it, but he's got a teammate to pick it up and fire it into the Blue Jackets' end. That was Slaggert that got that done. Now Owen Sillinger out to the center red line, backhands the puck to the left wing corner of the Sabres' end. Chasing forward is Corrali. Corrali gets hit before he gets there. No allowing. Got there first. Blue Jackets get the puck out to the top of the crease and put it right in on net, and Ratzlaff makes the save. And then there's pushing and shoving after the whistle with 13:42 left to play here in the first period. Matthew Olivier is right in the middle of this mess at the top of the goal crease. Owen Sillinger was in there as part of it as well. But it looks as though cooler heads are going to prevail. And we'll take our first break. The Blue Jackets and the Buffalo Sabres 0-0 here at Nationwide Arena on the Columbus Blue Jackets Radio Network. Wednesday, October 17th. Get yours today by going to BlueJackets.com/pick6. Blue Jackets and the Sabres 0-0. Blue Jackets win the faceoff in the Buffalo zone. Sean Monahan gets the puck to Kirill Marchenko. Took a one-timer. They hit some traffic. Back to the right wing corner. Monahan with a shot. It got tipped in front by Jenner, and the save is made by Ratzlaff. And it's going to be knocked out by the Buffalo Sabres, and here they come up the left wing side. And with that puck on his stick was Oliver Nadeau. Trying to pass it on the right wing side, missed his man. Blue Jackets send it back the other way. Monahan has his pocket picked basically by Nikita Novikov. Blue Jackets try to get it back, couldn't quite do it. And the Sabres will push this puck over the blue line and out to the neutral zone before turning it over once again. Adam Fantilli at his own blue line. Fantilli coming off a hat trick last night in Washington against the Capitals, but here he has the puck stripped off his stick. Good play by Josh Dunn. And the Blue Jackets go rushing back into their own zone. Jake Christensen gets the puck. Backhanded pass to Fantilli. Comes around behind the net, looks up the right side for Chinikov. He'll go all the way across the ice, and the puck came off the boards, almost out of the reach of Van Riemsdyk, who gets it back, finds Fantilli, puts it in front, backhanded shot by Chinikov. He was in a little bit too deep, and the puck bounced on him, and he didn't get that shot on net. Blue Jackets maintain control. Right point, David Jiricek goes left side. Provorov with a shot. Ratzlaff watches it all the way into the glove, and he holds on, and we'll have another face-off. Again, good work, especially through the neutral zone, and a nice play by James Van Riemsdyk, getting to a puck that was just about out of his reach and finding a way to get it to Adam Fantilli to set up a scoring chance for the Blue Jackets. And Yegor Chinikov is trying to get that puck off the backhand. Like I said, the puck didn't really cooperate with him and made it a tough play. The Jackets win the draw. Get the puck around to the right point. Ivan Provorov off his backhand will play it down toward the right wing corner. Goes behind the net. It's stolen away by Fantilli. Puts it in front. Van Riemsdyk got tied up. That's a nice job by Colton Pullman. Not easy to tie up the stick of James Van Riemsdyk. He loves to play a good 3 or 4 feet in front of the goaltender. That's where he makes a lot of his plays, scores a lot of his goals. And the Blue Jackets tried to set him up right there, but Buffalo was able to make the play they needed to. Now the Sabres get it out to the neutral zone. They turn it over, though. JVR's got it, and he looked up ice. There was nothing there, so he hands it back to Provorov. Time for a line change for the Blue Jackets anyway. And it is Kent Johnson. Dish it left side. Cole Sillinger into the circle with a shot. Ratzlaff again with a save. I'll tell you what, he is being tested here pretty well by the Blue Jackets. Cole Sillinger came up that left side, and when he got just about to the top of the circle, he looked around. There was nobody else there. He realized that the best thing that he could do is go in and take the shot, and so that's exactly what he did do. So now we'll get a face-off in the left wing circle. Sillinger will take it. And he loses this draw to Mason Jobst. The Jackets will get it back. And now they have it stolen away again. Nikita Novikov right there to steal it from Kent Johnson. Puts it left side. Here's a shot save made by Merzlikins. It came off his glove. His teammates knocking away from the front of the net. That's a key. They just can't get it outside the zone. Buffalo shot it in. It was going wide, but Elvis got out there and kicked it with the right pad to give Damon Severson a chance to get to it, which he does. Severson up the ice into the Buffalo zone. Cole Sillinger gets that puck, and he put a shot on point blank. Save was made. There's a follow-up chance, but again, it's Ratzlaff finding the puck. And again, we've got pushing and shoving in front of the net. And Cole Sillinger is wrapped up with Mason Jobst. And they're just tied up and holding on. That's one thing about playing against a team that sends out an American Hockey League lineup in a game like this. There are going to be a lot of guys that won't be afraid to grab hold of somebody and try to have themselves a little fight to get noticed if it's possible. So that's how it goes. But the way it works out here, it's Sillinger that gets the only penalty, and it's a roughing penalty. So the Blue Jackets are going to be shorthanded. They go on the Vector Security penalty kill right now. So they didn't get any retaliatory penalty to even things up there. And so the Buffalo Sabres are going to skate with the man advantage and see if the Blue Jackets can kill off this power play. Just a couple of nights ago, they killed off 6 against the St. Louis Blues. Get a whistle right off the face-off. Sean Monahan steps in to take the draw. He's going to go up against Brett Murray. Blue Jackets scrambling for the puck. They get it. Goodbranson finds Provorov, and he plays it off the far wall and all the way back through the neutral zone in on goal. Scott Ratzlaff will leave it. And Vsevolod Komarov is going to look to start to rush it out of the zone. Sabres on the left wing side. They get it over to Mason Jobst. He will play it all the way around behind the net to the right wing boards. Sabres will set up there. Look back toward the blue line. Not taking a shot yet. Now from the top of the left wing circle, there's a shot by Isaac Rosen. And that one off the blocker of Elvis Merzlikins. Rosen following his own shot and picking up the rebound. He had it for a moment. It gets knocked off his stick. Brett Murray trying to get to it. Murray gets knocked down in the near corner, and the puck is cleared out to the neutral zone. The Jackets are going to change their penalty kill unit here with 1 minute and 10 seconds left on the Buffalo Sabres power play. Jobst brings it across the blue line only for a moment. Kent Johnson out here in a penalty killing role again tonight. Knocked that puck beyond the blue line. Owen Sillinger couldn't clear the zone. And so Buffalo will keep it in, and they'll set it up. Rosen back out toward the blue line. This puck is being held. Now it's down to the right of the net, and it was bobbled by Murray. And that's a blessing, as the Sabres couldn't get a quick shot away from down low. Isaac Rosen now in the left wing circle. Takes a shot from a sharp angle. And the save is made. And the puck is then cleared over the glass. Winds up out of play. That puck deflected out of play with 33 seconds left to go here in the penalty to Cole Sillinger. The Jackets continue to be on the Vector Security penalty kill. Face-off controlled by the Sabres, but they pull it back between the defensemen. So they're going to have to rush back Zach Mesta into his own end. He'll stop with the puck and now start to skate it up the ice. Drops it back. Now the Sabres move it onto the right wing side and send it out of play. Trying to move it up the wall there was Josh Dunn, and he just inadvertently threw it into the Blue Jackets bench area. So we'll get another face-off here, this one in the neutral zone. Dunn taking the face-off against Corrali, and Corrali wins it. Get it back to Jake Christensen, and he will clear this one all the way down into the Buffalo end. 10 seconds left on the penalty to Cole Sillinger. He's about ready to come out of the box. Blue Jackets leading in the shots category 10-5, 0-0 game though, as Buffalo is 0 for 1 on the power play. Back on the ice comes Cole Sillinger. He's just going to jump into the play as the Sabres have that puck in the Blue Jacket zone. Now Sillinger steps in, picks off a pass. He's got fresh legs. He couldn't play it through the defenseman, though. It was actually a nice job by Zach Mesta to hold his ground and not let Cole Sillinger play that puck through his legs and get around him. The Blue Jackets are back inside of their own end. Sean Corrali on the left wing boards. Little drop pass made for Sillinger, and he's just going to flip this puck to the right wing corner of the Sabres end. Corrali goes chasing. And he plays it out to Chinakhov. Puts it across the ice off the backhand, but also off his stick and up in the air. And the Sabres try to get to it in the neutral zone. Can't do it. James Van Riemsdyk will send it back inside of his own zone. David Jiricek coughs it up. Quick shot taken. And a save made by Elvis Merzlikins. That was a very good save. Graham Slaggert wound up getting that puck in a pretty good spot after the turnover. But Elvis able to bail out his team there. Still a 0-0 game. Blue Jackets bring it up into the Sabres zone. Adam Fantilli playing the puck down to James Van Riemsdyk. Left wing boards. Provorov. He had pinched down the wall. He's got it. Back to Van Riemsdyk. James looking toward the right point, and it goes off the stick of Adam Fantilli. And look out, taking off down the ice. Riley Fiddler-Schultz, and he comes in with a shot. The save is made by Elvis Merzlikins. A huge save right there on a breakaway to keep it 0-0 here in the first. Now Fantilli back up the ice on the counterattack. His teammates are changing here, so he's got to hold the puck on the near wall. Gets it out to Severson. Severson cutting toward the high slot. Now he backs off toward the blue line. Looks on the right wing boards. Kent Johnson. He's got it. Johnson tried to cut toward the middle. Couldn't get there. The Sabres almost steal it from him, but Kent does a good job of making sure that Konstantinos couldn't skate away from him. And so the Sabres will settle it back down. And then a big hit in the neutral zone by Sillinger. That forces a turnover. Werenski brings the puck in and off the backhand. Sends it around behind the net where the Sabres get to it and clear it right back out to center red. 7 minutes left here in the opening period. Werenski, good job coming back to help out defensively. because that is his job as a defenseman. However, there is a whistle, and there's a high sticking penalty coming here with 6:55 to go in the opening period. Blue Jackets nothing, Sabres nothing on the Columbus Blue Jackets radio network.
All right, I will log that.
I'm glad they shut off the game to put the Buckeye game on. Bottom of the left wing circle, they go across the ice, and that one didn't connect with Costa Hellenius. Now it is held at the blue line by Jack Rathbone. Looks left side, and Isaac Roseanne goes in with a shot, and that one tipped off the stick, went high off the glass, and it comes right back through the neutral zone. And all the way back into the Sabres' end. Jack Rathbone with the puck off the backhand, leaves it for Hellenius. Back to Roseanne, who puts it onto the stick of Mason Yopes to steer it in. Ivan Provorov behind his own net for the Blue Jackets. Gets it ahead to Cole Sillinger. Sillinger lost the puck, trying to fight to get it back, which he does, and he clears. Good job on the part of Cole Sillinger. I think he has been so poised in the games that he has played so far here in this preseason. Sabres again, little head fake at the red line by Komarov. Blue Jackets don't buy into that. In fact, they steal the puck away and they clear it all the way down the ice. Buffalo inside of their own end. They've got 42 seconds left on their power play. 0-0 game here in the first period. Sabres enter the Blue Jacket zone. Starting to lose control of the puck. Zach Werenski makes sure that they totally lose control, and the puck's going to be cleared out to the red line. Zach got it over to Owen Sillinger to get it out of the zone. Now the Sabres are going to carry it right back in. Put it up the left side, now to the middle with a quick shot. There's a great save by Elvis Merzlikins again. He got that glove up there and just snatched that puck right out of midair. Maybe it was on net, maybe it was a little bit high. Who's to know? But Victor Neutchev was trying to get that power play goal, and he's still looking for it. Never got it. But he was standing in the left wing circle, and he had enough space around him to get that shot away quickly. And Elvis quick with the glove hand to make that grab. Face-off won by Buffalo again. Shot toward the net gets blocked. Picked up left side. Another one put down low, and there's a score. That time they finally set it up exactly the way that they wanted to. They had a man posted up just to the right of Elvis Merzlikins, and they got him the puck. They jammed it down low. and got the job done. And that is Josh Dunn, the former Blue Jacket, that puts that puck in the net. Noah Ostland, he got it to him on a really nice pass from the circle. Boy, Josh Dunn just kind of dropped down. He had the stick right along the ice. All he had to do is redirect that puck to get it by Elvis. And that's what he did. It was all about the pass, and then Dunn, just nifty stick work to tuck it around that left skate of Elvis Merzlikins and give the Buffalo Sabres a 1-0 lead. So taking a penalty costs the Blue Jackets here. And now they're playing from behind with just under 5 minutes to go in period number 1. The Jackets send that puck into the Buffalo end. Scott Ratzlaff behind the net to play it. Tried to get it out to Severson. It was knocked off his stick. Damon with another chance to get it, and this time he does inside of his own blue line. Looks up the ice and sends it ahead to James Van Riemsdyk. Turn it over on the left side. And a centering attempt, and this one goes right into Ratzlaff's glove once again. Werenski got in deep on the play that time, but the goaltender for the Buffalo Sabres is able to take away a good scoring chance, and Buffalo holds on to their 1-0 lead, 4:27 to go in the opening period here on the Columbus Blue Jackets Radio Network.
Got any preference for the walk-off?
No.
Okay. Period here at Nationwide Arena. The Blue Jackets are trailing the Buffalo Sabres 1-0. On the Nationwide NHL scoreboard, the Kings beating the Anaheim Ducks 2-1 late in the second period. A minute to go in the second period in Florida. 4-4 game between the Panthers and Carolina Hurricanes. In Philly, the Flyers trail the Boston Bruins 1-0. Same score in Montreal. Toronto leads that one 1-0 as we go back to Bob McElligott.
Damon Severson circling behind the Buffalo net, and he centered that puck for Kirill Marchenko, but he missed him. Puck winds up going all the way down the ice and behind the Blue Jackets net, where Elvis Merzlikins will hand it off to Zach Werenski. Werenski puts it into the Sabres zone. Sean Monahan, first guy there. Monahan off the backhand, got it to Marchenko, fed it toward Boone Jenner, fanned on a shot. And here come the Sabres on the counterattack. Victor Neuchev trying to get that puck into the Blue Jacket zone, which he does. They quickly get it out. Buffalo gains possession again in the neutral zone. They've got a tag up. In fact, they're going to finish off a line change as Konsta Helenius dumps the puck in. Behind the net, Eric Branson outlets it on the left wing side, finding Cole Sillinger. He gained the red line, played it into the Sabres zone. Puck is poked up in the air and now pushed ahead by Josh Dunn. Josh Dunn has the only goal in this game. Came on the power play for the Buffalo Sabres. Cole Sillinger with a pass just out of the reach of Kent Johnson. Puck back out to center ice once again, where Jake Christensen will push it deep into the Buffalo zone. And we've got a whistle and an offside call, which will stop the clock with 3 minutes and 8 seconds remaining here in period number 1. Buffalo leading by the score of 1-0 over the Blue Jackets. As the Blue Jackets trying to really just get things going here right now as it stands. They've had a fair amount of looks in this game. The shots are dead even at 10 apiece. Blue Jackets, you can argue, have had the better shots, but now here come the Sabres again, in with a shot one-on-one with Elvis Merzlikins, went Noah Ostlund, and the save was made. So another breakdown by the Blue Jackets there that allows that opportunity for the Sabres. James Van Riemsdyk is now going to send this puck around behind the Buffalo net. Sabres bounce it out to the neutral zone. Van Riemsdyk got it on his stick, couldn't connect with Chinakhov. Chinakhov now makes a steal. Gets it to Fantilli. Adam pulled up just inside the blue line again. No passing lane to get it to anybody as the Sabres kick it back behind their own net. And now look to set things up as both teams are in the midst of making a line change here. 2:22 to go in the first period. 1-0 Buffalo leads. Sabres in the neutral zone. Matthew Olivier steals the puck from them. Then as he goes to make a pass, Riley Fiddler-Schultz jumps in front of it and breaks it up. It's put behind the Blue Jackets net, now to the right wing boards. The Sabres moving it around pretty well right now. Colton Pullman back over to the right side. Long shot toward the net. A lot of traffic there, and the puck went off that traffic. Stepping up is Pullman again to keep it alive, but now it's turned over to Sean Corrali. And Corrali got it on the left wing side. It is lifted through the neutral zone, and the Blue Jackets are going to be offside again. Nothing Damon Severson could do there, because while the puck got there, he already had teammates going in over the blue line, so the timing of the whole thing was off. Severson and Werenski go back to the bench. Monahan, Marchenko, and Jenner are back out here. Boone Jenner lined up on the left wing. Of course, he's played center past couple of seasons predominantly. But for a long time, Boone played wing on this team. When he plays wing, he's got less defensive responsibilities. He can bang and crash, and we know he can still score a lot of goals. Monahan with the puck, tried to pass it to Jenner, but again, the Sabres got a stick on it. Now they turn it over to Monahan. He's on the half wall, right wing side. Across the ice he goes. Christensen with a shot, and the save is made, and the puck then pinned to the ice by Ratzlaff. It was free for a second there. He made the save, and then it fell out of the glove, and he quickly pinned it right to the ice. That'll leave 1 minute and 30 seconds to play here in the first period. Monahan with the face-off. And no, he isn't. He just got waved out. But here's where Jenner can step in and take these face-offs, and he's very good at it. He wins it. And here's Marchenko with a shot. Save made by Ratzlaff. Puck put around to the right wing side. Eric Branson sends it toward the net. It got tipped by Monahan, but still didn't make it all the way to the net. Buffalo trying to clear. Can't do it. Marchenko keeps things alive. Kirill Marchenko to Boone Jenner. Out to the blue line. Eric Branson with a shot. And again, Ratzlaff finds it. He reached into traffic that time to make the catch. And we've got another face-off coming here. Again, both teams are going to change. Blue Jackets with the offensive zone draw, so they're going to bring Sillinger out with Voronkov and Kent Johnson. Back on the blue line, Damon Severson and Zach Werenski. Kent Johnson gets the puck, takes a shot that went wide left of the net. Cole Sillinger now behind the net, getting the puck to Dmitry Voronkov. He comes to the near corner. He's got two men on him. He fights them both off, gave it to Kent Johnson. Backhanded pass, went off a skate, but it comes right back to the Blue Jackets. Johnson's got it again, right wing corner. Goes behind the net, stops, turns, plays it back to Sillinger on the near wall. Cole Sillinger holding the puck. And out to the blue line, Damon Severson. He just touched it around one man, then tried to pass to the left wing circle. That got blocked by the Sabres. That's a good job by Josh Dunn. He slid down to the ice. He sold out just to stop the pass. That was a smart play because it was Kent Johnson standing all by himself over there in that far circle. Blue Jackets bring it back in. Dmitry Voronkov tried to get it in front. Couldn't connect with Sillinger. Back to Voronkov, leaving it for Zach Werenski. Tried to stick handle through traffic, and Josh Dunn shut that down. Werenski's got it back on the left wing boards. His wrist shot goes wide of the net on the short side. Back out to Kent Johnson covering at the blue line. Tried to send it off the stick of Voronkov. That didn't connect. Big shot taken by Werenski is denied, and the Sabres will lift the puck all the way back in on Elvis Merzlikins as the period comes to a close. So the Blue Jackets have had their chances. You got to credit Scott Ratzlaff, the goaltender for the Buffalo Sabres. He was a busy guy. He stopped 14 of 14 in that period. And the Sabres, well, they took advantage of one of the two power plays that they were awarded in the first. And in doing so, They have taken a 1-0 lead, and that's where we stand after one period here at Nationwide Arena. So again, you've got a young Sabres squad on one side, and they've got a lot of fire and vinegar in them here to try to make impressions in the Sabres organization. The Blue Jackets, again, creating chances. You feel like eventually that puck's going to find its way into the net. And, it is just a matter of time before it happens. All right, now I've got James Van Riemsdyk of the Blue Jackets on with us from downstairs. And, James, I was just talking about the fact you guys are creating chances. Do you feel like if you keep doing what you did in the first period, the goals are going to come for you? Jacket that got that goal, Josh Dunn. He's the one that redirected a pass from Noah Ostlund into the net, and that's the only goal that we've gotten in this game so far. As far as the shots on goal, well, the Blue Jackets lead in that category 14-11. Blue Jackets have yet to pick up a power play in this game. Buffalo is 1 for 2 with the man advantage. So here in the second period, Blue Jackets will be skating from right to left. And out to take the face-off is Sean Monahan. He goes up against Josh Dunn. And the puck is down and battled for. The Blue Jackets win the battle. Kirill Marchenko dumps this one in around behind the Buffalo net. That was picked up by Monahan on the left wing boards. Back to Marchenko. Looks to the blue line. Gets it to Werenski with a quick shot. Missed the net wide left. Puck bounces over to the right wing boards. Monahan gets it. Feeds Damon Severson. Trade it back off to Boone Jenner. Using the backhand. Tries to come along the end boards to Marchenko. It was just out of his reach. Sabres tipped it out of his reach, as a matter of fact. Now, Kirill has a chance to get it again. He feeds Sean Monahan. Over to Zach Werenski. Touches it to open ice in the right wing circle. And it is Severson who got it back to Monahan, whose shot went high. Comes off the glass. Blue Jackets keep it in the zone. Werenski back to Marchenko. Left wing board. Center point Werenski. And he caught it on the backhand, and it came outside the blue line. Blue Jackets tag up quickly. Werenski to Jenner. He holds, and he tried to get it all the way across for Fantilli fresh off the bench. And the Sabres break that up. Now Buffalo finally corrals the puck. Zach Mesta will get it back out through the neutral zone, and it's going to be Jake Christensen that settles it down inside of his own end. Back to Fantilli. Just floats it inside the blue line. Sabres again get a stick in there, jar it loose, and take it away. Now a long shot by the Sabres from just beyond the top of the right wing circle. And Merzlikins holds on, and we got a face-off coming. So Buffalo again coming down the ice and applying pressure on the Blue Jackets. Elvis Merzlikins expected to play this entire game here tonight, by the way. Makes another save. He has stopped 11 of 12. Now there's a bit of a hole in the ice right near the top of the goal crease, and the linesman gets over there and he patches that. Now we're set and ready to go. And the Sabres win the draw. Got the puck out near the blue line. Pass it left wing side. Quick shot, and that one missed the net. And that was Jack Rathbone, who couldn't get it on target. The puck goes all the way down the ice off the glass and is being played by Scott Ratzlaff, the goaltender for the Buffalo Sabres. Now Buffalo behind their own net, put it up the near wall. Jake Christensen pitches down that wall to get it, plays it behind the net and trying to pass it back out in front where the Blue Jackets, and they could not get it where they wanted it to go. So the Sabres will carry it back out to the neutral zone. Jake Christensen now with the steal. Adam Fantilli's got the puck, and Fantilli comes in on the right wing side. He holds. His teammates were starting to make a change. He gets it around behind the net. Again, Jake Christensen pinching down the wall on the left wing side, putting the puck along the end boards. Dmitry Voronkov couldn't get to it. The Sabres do, and they're creating a 2-on-1. Up the right wing side they come. Here's a shot, and a good save is made by Elvis Merzlikins. Victor Neuchef again getting that puck on net, and it's kicked aside by Elvis. The Blue Jackets now trying to bring it back up ice. Voronkov had it knocked off his stick right at the blue line. And everybody's got to put the brakes on and make sure they're not offside entering the zone. Kent Johnson pushed that puck over the blue line, but again, the Sabres get to it, and they clear it right back out. David Juracek into his own end. He passed toward the blue line, but he gave it away as it is sent right back down into the right wing corner. Back over to the far side. And the Sabres continue to control Anton Wahlberg. He gives it away to David Juracek, though, and Juracek quickly gets hemmed in, so he passes it ahead to Kent Johnson. Johnson up the ice and trying to steal it from behind are the Sabres. Mason Jobst just couldn't quite finish that play. His teammates, though, do get the puck back up inside of the Blue Jacket zone, and this is where the Blue Jackets will settle it down. Here comes Zach Werenski. Skating up ice, put it on the right wing side. Owen Sillinger in the circle takes a shot. Ratzlaff with a save. Rebound picked up by Sean Corrali. Got it out to Damon Severson, trying to get it right back to Corrali, and it's picked off by Buffalo. They get it out to the neutral zone, and from the red line, play it in. Bouncing puck settled down by Werenski, and again, he'll clear it outside the blue line. The Sabres have to quickly go back and tag up. Now they're going to drag the puck all the way back into their own zone. Stretch pass up the left wing boards. Gets knocked off his stick. Olivier just did tag up before playing the puck. And Olivier got a couple of shots in on Ty Cheveldayoff there as we wind up getting a whistle. And we'll have a face-off coming inside of the Buffalo zone with 16:14 to play here in the second period. Buffalo still leading in this game by the score of 1-0. Werenski gets the puck, steps around his man, puts it in front, bouncing puck, and the Blue Jackets cannot get it by Ratzlaff. Well, there are a lot of bodies in there, and that puck seemed like it was ticketed toward the net. But Ratzlaff was able to lean back and just get the stick out there and keep it from crossing the goal line. Now it is Boone Jenner over on the far wall inside of the Sabres zone. His pass got picked off, and that will allow Buffalo to skate it up to the red line. Riley Fiddler-Schultz just got to that red line and pushed it all the way down along the end boards. 15:39 to go here in period number 2. And Blue Jackets with a pass that goes off the stick of Boone Jenner and up over the glass and out of play. And the face-off is going to be placed right at center ice. Blue Jackets come back with Fantilli's line here. He's on with JVR and Igor Chinikov. Well, Dean Evison has used a lot of combinations in these preseason games. This really is the first game where he's had, you can call it, I would still call it a full NHL lineup as we have an icing call against the Blue Jackets. I know Jake Christensen's a guy that's on the bubble, but he's played here. He's got NHL games. Owen Sillinger is fighting for a spot on the fourth line. David Jiricek, he's been back and forth last couple of years, but, beyond that, it's a solid NHL lineup here. And all the guys I just mentioned, well, Christensen and Jiricek, they've had games here. Rowan Sillinger, he wants to have some games here. Shot toward the net, got blocked by Elvis Merzlikins. Again, the Sabres have the puck. A sharp angled shot from the left wing boards. That was stopped. Follow-up chance also turned away. Again, Elvis is calm in this game. That's how he was here a couple of nights ago. Chinikov gets run all the way to the boards in front of the Blue Jackets bench. That's a good play by the defenseman of the Sabres, Jack Rathbone. Ivan Provorov will drag the puck back inside of his own blue line, feed it ahead to Fantilli. Backhanded pass, got it to Kent Johnson, now to Dmitry Voronkov. Centering attempt, and it went off Johnson's stick. Boy, if he gets that on the stick, he's got a chance one-on-one with the goaltender, but it just didn't work out. Back to the neutral zone comes the puck. Voronkov carries back in right wing side. He's 1-on-3, looking for Kent Johnson. Finds him right wing circle with a shot save made. There's a rebound. Voronkov poking at it. Johnson tries, and again Ratzlaff. He's able to find that puck. Blue Jackets keep the puck in the zone as the Sabres can't clear. And a big shot by Jiricek from the blue line. Ratzlaff has lost his stick. It's not that far away from him, but he can't move to go after it. Now Kent Johnson trying to get the puck. He put the body on Jack Rathbone. Rathbone shrugged off the check, and now the puck is going to be slid all the way down the ice. Ratzlaff can get his stick and get back in net, and the Blue Jackets are still down by the score of 1-0. Puck is loose in the neutral zone. Sabres got it. Now they give it away. Owen Sillinger bumped into Zach Werenski, and the puck came free. Sabres are right there to jump on it, and they've got it now. Consta Helenius over on the far wall. Got it jammed loose. And we've got a penalty coming against the Blue Jackets. Just a battle to get the puck, and that's unfortunate. Just trying to jam a stick in there and get to the puck, and it upends one of the Sabres, and the Blue Jackets will be shorthanded again. 13:39 to go, second period. Sabres 1, Blue Jackets nothing on the Columbus Blue Jackets Radio Network.
it up on the board.
And the face-off is won by Buffalo. They put it right on net. Elvis makes a save, and the Blue Jackets clear the puck down the ice. Here come the Sabres out of their own zone. Costa Helenius looks on the left side, and the Blue Jackets just swat that puck away right at the blue line. Jack Rathbone has to chase all the way back into his own end. Good job by Boone Jenner to put the pressure on him. Now it's stolen away. The Blue Jackets are going to get a short-handed chance. Here's Kent Johnson, comes in, takes a shot, save is made, and there's a penalty on the Sabres for a slash. So Kent Johnson able to draw that penalty by making that steal and driving the net. So that is Jack Rathbone that is going to the penalty box. So now we're going to play a little 4-on-4. See if the Blue Jackets can do something with that. Again, a good job by Kent Johnson. That's the thing. When you get him out there on a penalty kill like that, those are the kind of things that he can make happen. He can steal a puck. He can get a breakaway. He can draw a penalty as he just did right there. There are a lot of pluses to it, for sure. Sabres get the puck out of their own end, and Damon Severson back into the neutral zone to pick it up. Fires it to Cole Sillinger, traded off to Zach Werenski. Sillinger, Kent Johnson, Zach Werenski, and Damon Severson all on the ice. And Severson tried to lay a pass back to the blue line for Werenski, but the timing was off on it. Zach will have to come all the way back inside of his own zone. Up the right wing boards for Cole Sillinger. Back to Damon Severson. Could not get around Nikita Novikov. Kent Johnson stays onside, splits two defenders, comes in, passes to the right wing circle, quick shot, save made, and again Ratzlaff is there to make the save and cover up. Kent Johnson got hit and knocked down at the end of the play. And so we'll have another face-off coming. There are 41 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Face-off will be in the left wing circle. Fantilli is now on the ice with Chinikov, Christensen, and Jiricek. I like how they mix it up here. And, you've got guys that can shoot the puck all around in this 4-on-4. And here's Jiricek with a nice steal from the Sabres. Tried to lay it in front for Chinikov, and Buffalo was just able to make the play that they needed to make to keep that puck from getting shot on net. And that was Nikita Novikov that made that play. Now Fantilli has the puck just go out of his reach, coming back on the counterattack. Isaac Rosen, and he can't get a backhander away because Jiricek got a stick in there on him. Puck got loose in front of Elvis Merzlikins. His teammates clear it out, and it comes to the neutral zone. Trying to leave it for Jiricek, and he could not skate it into the zone. In 2 seconds, the Blue Jackets go on an abbreviated AEP power play, and here they go. Here's Fantilli, takes a shot, and he just missed the net wide to the left. And that puck's going to come off the boards and all the way back through the neutral zone. 30 seconds on this power play chance. Here's Werenski. Up the ice, drops it off the backhand for Marchenko. Kirill across the blue line, makes a cut in the high slot, angles down toward the right wing boards, gets it back toward Werenski, but it went off a Sabre stick, and that forced it to bounce, and it goes over Zach's stick and back out to the neutral zone. It's brought back in. Buffalo intercepts the pass, and they're just going to chip this one the length of the ice, and that'll kill off the remaining time on the power play. Jack Rathbone is out of the box, and right back over toward the bench he goes. Blue Jackets bring it up ice, and they come in on the right wing side. Werenski couldn't dance around his man. The Sabres come back. They try to create a 2-on-1. Van Riemsdyk gets back into the play, and a third man trailing the play, gets the puck, takes a shot, and he scores. Zach Mesta was the last guy in there, and from the high slot, he beats Elvis Merzlikins, and he does it on the blocker side. And just like that, the Sabres have doubled their lead. It's now a 2-0 game. Well, they were trying to take care of the two guys that started with a 2-on-1, and then the Blue Jackets were trying to turn it into a 2-on-2, 2-on-2. But they did not pick up Zach Mesta, the defenseman. It was the third man that became involved in the play. So the Blue Jackets down by a pair. And off the faceoff, here's Boone Jenner. Sends his puck off the backhand into the Sabre zone. Comes around to the near wall. Buffalo trying to clear. They couldn't on the first chance. Mason Jobst gets it back around to the far wall. Rathbone had it. Darn near gave it away, but the Blue Jackets hand it right back. And here come the Sabres in on the right wing side. Here's a drop pass. And this one is given away, and it's Sean Monahan going toward the net. He's got Provorov going with him. So does Boone Jenner go down there. Jenner takes a shot, and that was denied by Ratzlaff. Blue Jackets then try to jam another shot from the right wing boards, and that one didn't make it through traffic. A couple of players get tied up going back the other way. It was Eric Branson and Anton Wahlberg. Play continues as the puck was in the neutral zone, and now chipped by the Sabres right back into the Blue Jackets' end. 9:41 to go here in the second period. The Blue Jackets are trailing the Buffalo Sabres by the score of 2-0. Eric Branson with the puck on his stick. Gives it to Ivan Provorov. His pass ahead goes off the stick of Owen Sillinger right from the red line, so there is no icing. Matthew Olivier goes in with a good hit to jar the puck loose. Got it to Sean Corrali. Corrali with a pass to Zach Werenski. He holds, takes a shot, and got blocked. Well, he was trying to move and get that block out of the way, but Riley Fiddler-Schultz still blocked it, and then the following shot goes in on net. Ratzlaff holding on, and again, we have a lot of pushing and shoving. There's a pile of players behind the net, and then over in the right wing circle, two guys that were kind of pushing the sticks at one another. Sean Corrali of the Blue Jackets and Ty Cheveldayoff of the Sabres. But everybody will head back to their bench now. 9:08 to go, second period. Buffalo 2 and the Blue Jackets nothing on the Columbus Blue Jackets radio. the season opener will be in Minnesota. The home opener will be here against the Florida Panthers. Blue Jackets will play their first two on the road at Minnesota, at Colorado. Right now they're down in this preseason game to the Buffalo Sabres by the score of 2-0. Ivan Provorov clearing the puck off the glass. Sabres keep it in the zone. Just swatted it out of midair, basically. David Jiricek will get the puck. His pass intended for Yegor Chinakhov was too far out of his reach. And the Sabres will get it, and they try to go with a long stretch pass up the left wing side. They, too, missed the mark. Blue Jackets cannot clear the zone this time. Victor Neuchev couldn't get his shot through. And then Chinakhov with a pass off the right wing boards just out of the reach of James Van Riemsdyk. Adam Fantilli plays it behind the net. Van Riemsdyk centering attempt. There's a shot taken by Kent Johnson. Save is made. Puck still loose. Blue Jackets reach in and dig it out. They get it to Jake Christensen. Back to Kent Johnson. Around behind the net, Van Riemsdyk. Over in the far corner. James now sends it behind the net. Cole Sillinger one-hands it to Kent Johnson. Back to Christensen at the blue line. Eric Branson to Dmitry Voronkov with a shot. That one went high. And it bounces off the glass. Comes back out into the crease area. And it's covered by Ratzlaff. And Cole Sillinger is down in the crease right now. Big pile up once again. Everybody going after that puck and trying to find a way to get it into the net from the Blue Jackets side, because they are trailing by the score of 2-0 in this game. But again, they just couldn't get it to work out for them. Ratzlaff has stopped all 22 shots that he has seen in this game. And that puck just bouncing around. Ratzlaff, again, as it goes up over the crossbar and over the glass, and then it bounces back. It landed on top of the net, hit the crossbar, and then fell down, and Ratzlaff was still tracking it somehow. I don't even know how he saw that puck where it was, but he did. And he made the play he had to make. Puck is going to be cleared off the glass by the Sabres out to the neutral zone. Zach Werenski there to push it right back in off the forehand. Jack Rathbone takes a hit. Blue Jackets took the puck, and then Boone Jenner gets run off of it. Sabres try to clear. It got knocked down by Sean Monahan, and then he had it stolen from behind. It's actually a nice play there by Mason Jobst. And now back the other way come the Sabres with a slap shot that tips off a stick and goes straight up over the glass and out of play. Face-off coming in the left wing circle. Taking the draw for the Blue Jackets this time around. It's Monahan once again. Sabres win it though. They take a shot. Oh, good job by Elvis just to get the stick out at the last second. He didn't see the puck until it was right on top of him, and he was able to knock it aside. Werenski now clearing the zone. Marchenko chasing, but Colton Pullman will get there first and make sure that puck comes back outside the blue line. Damon Severson into his own end with a giveaway. And here's a shot. It missed the net wide to the left. Picked up by Graham Slaggert. And again, that puck all around the Blue Jackets net right now. Not necessarily on it at this point in time, but all around it. Here's a shot that gets blocked by Jenner. Follow-up chance blocked by Monahan. And now Monahan has the puck. These guys have got to be at the end of their shift, and they are, as Monahan just scoops it in to the Buffalo end. And the Blue Jackets will make a line change with 6:25 to go here in the second period. 2-0. Buffalo has the lead. Kent Johnson has the puck in the neutral zone. Gives it to Ivan Provorov, and he will just dump it to the left wing corner. The puck comes around behind the net. Voronkov tried to lift the stick of Colton Pullman. Buffalo perseveres. They get to it, bring it back up the ice, and dump it in before making a change themselves. Bouncing puck over into the left wing circle. Voronkov does a nice job of tying his man up. Anton Wahlberg goes after the puck for the Sabres. The shot misses the net, comes to the near wall. Now here's a shot from the right point. That is stick by Merzlikins up over the glass and out of play. 5:52 left in the second. Buffalo 2, the Blue Jackets nothing on the Columbus Blue Jackets Radio Network.
NHL scoreboard, late third period in LA. The Kings beating the Anaheim Ducks 3-2. Still a 4-4 tie between the Florida Panthers and Carolina Hurricanes. Another tie game in Philly, 2-2, the Flyers and the Boston Bruins. In Montreal, the Maple Leafs lead at 1-0. Then on the road, the Blackhawks are beating the St. Louis Blues 2-0. Again, here's Bob McElligott.
Battle for the puck inside of the Blue Jacket zone. They come up with it. Matthew Olivier scoops it out to the neutral zone, and the Sabres passed it ahead off a glove, so it's going to be a hand pass, and the faceoff will be inside of the Buffalo end now. Set up in the left wing circle. Sean Corrali taking the draw for the Blue Jackets. Mason Jobst on the other side, and this faceoff is controlled by Buffalo. Get it out to the neutral zone. Bring it back into the Blue Jackets end, but they can't. They got it to the top of the circle, and they can't get it lower than that at the moment. The Blue Jackets doing the job of stacking up players and stealing the puck away. They get it back out to the neutral zone now. A hit put on Josh Dunn. Dunn gets it back, comes in, puts it off the right wing boards. And now along the end wall. The Jackets will get it out. Lands in the skates of Owen Sillinger. He kicks it ahead, puts it on the stick. Stops, leaves for Jake Christensen with a quick one-time shot that missed the net. Puck goes back behind the net. Matthew Olivier goes in after it. Back out to the right point. Severson. Nice little chip pass ahead. Now they get it to Werenski. He goes all the way down around behind the net. Zach over to the far wall. Drops it off the backhand for Sean Corrali. And Corrali just tried to blindly throw it into the slot. Didn't have anybody there. Werenski holds at the blue line. Looks right side for Severson. He has to just keep it inside the blue line. And now it gets jammed down low. And Sabres, well, they had a chance to clear it out. They didn't do that. Corrali goes right wing circle. They push it back out to Severson. Penalty coming up here against Buffalo. And that penalty will now be assessed with 4:20 remaining here in the second period. A cross-checking call coming against Buffalo. So it is Nikita Novikov that is going to the penalty box. And the Blue Jackets getting an AEP power play here. Sean Monahan, Boone Jenner, Kent Johnson, Igor Chinikov, and Zach Werenski. Van Riemsdyk is the guy that got cross-checked. The Jackets win the face-off. Werenski gets it to Kent Johnson with a shot. Save is made. Kent picks up his own rebound. He's over on the right wing boards. Passes it down low. Jenner with a shot. And that one is stopped. Chinikov picks up the rebound. Broken stick for Graham Slaggert of the Buffalo Sabres. Blue Jackets taking another shot. That one gets blocked, and the Sabres are going to clear it. So Slaggert will be able to come to the bench. Gets a new stick. He will go off anyway. They have new penalty killers out there now. Blue Jackets stay with the same power play. Minute 25 to go on it. Jenner with a pass all the way across the ice. And this one is carried along the blue line. Monahan hands it off to Werenski. Zach looks back to the right side. Kent Johnson in the right wing circle. Trying to come across the ice for Igor Chinikov. Josh Dunn read that. And he got the stick in the passing lane there and knocks this one all the way back out through the neutral zone. Werenski's got it. Launches it up the left wing side. Kent Johnson walks into the Buffalo zone. Curls up on the half wall left wing side. Gives to Chinikov, and again it comes off his stick. He couldn't even get a shot away. His biggest weapon is that shot that he has. And he just couldn't get it to go. The Blue Jackets will change their power play unit now. Kirill Marchenko trying to leave it for Adam Fantilli. And they're having a heck of a time, the two of them. Neither one can catch it cleanly. Now finally Fantilli will settle it down. Finds Marchenko in the neutral zone. Kirill in over the blue line. Left side he passes to Voronkov. Tried to go back to Marchenko, who couldn't get a stick on it. Blue Jackets keep it alive, though. Fantilli on the left wing side with a shot, and he missed the net. Marchenko will go chasing. Looks to find Voronkov, and Voronkov tried to jam it to the blue line and gave it away. And back down the ice it goes. Well, Severson will pick it up behind the net. There's only 7 seconds left on the power play. Gets to Marchenko into the Buffalo zone, and again, couldn't get a shot off. A good defensive play by Colton Pullman. Blue Jackets have it again in the slot. They finally find a way to put it in for the score. James Van Riemsdyk is the guy that was left standing to the left of the net. The puck found his stick, and he lifted it in off the backhand. And the Blue Jackets are on the board, trailing the Sabres down 2-1. Well, Voronkov gets posted up in front. That always helps. Then there's a backhanded shot taken by Marchenko. That one gets denied. And then they get the follow-up opportunity to put it in the net. So JVR gets it done, and the Blue Jackets on the board, trailing 2-1. That Blue Jackets goal brought to you by Fanatic Sportsbook. This puck is dumped right back into the Blue Jackets' end. Eric Branson, chance to clear it out, and that's exactly what he does. Under 2 minutes to go here in the second period. Big hit by Cole Sillinger, just finishing his check in the offensive zone. Sillinger goes to get the puck again, hands it off to Sean Corrali. Now to Eric Branson with a wrist shot that gets tipped, and it winds up going out of play. So Van Riemsdyk gets the goal, Kirill Marchenko. So just the one assist to Marchenko on that. The Jackets finally, after creating chances all night, finally find a way to get a goal. Sean Monahan losing the faceoff in the Sabres' end. Now Monahan goes to the far wall and gets it back. He got it to Boone Jenner, but it kind of squeaked under Jenner's stick. The Jackets will keep it in the zone, however, at least for the moment. Picking that puck up is Komarov, and he gets it out through the neutral zone. Sabres trying to create a chance right near the end of the period. Couldn't get it done. Monahan with a steal, and he brings it all the way back up into the Buffalo end. Takes a hit, lost the puck. Blue Jackets going to get it back. Boone Jenner, bottom of the right wing circle, holding that puck, and he held it so long that Victor Neuchoff got there, knocked it away, but not out of the zone. Borensky keeps it in, skates it down toward the net, takes a shot, and that stop is made, and back the other way come the Sabres. Again, it's a 2-on-1. Severson, lone man back, and he blocks the pass. Oh, he picked just the right time to go down to the ice and take that pass away. Down to 35 seconds remaining here in the period. Buffalo has picked up one in each of the first two periods. They've got a 2-1 lead over the Blue Jackets. Zach Werenski with the puck in his own end. Puts it ahead to Van Riemsdyk. Back over to Severson. Severson, long pass ahead to Fantilli, looking for Chinikov. And he was just trying to get it from the stick, or from the skate to the stick in a very tight space. It didn't work out, so the Sabres will send it back into the Blue Jacket zone. David Yurchek along the end boards. Only 3 seconds left in the period as the Blue Jackets are going to kill off that remaining time and head to the dressing room. They're down by a goal, but they did get the last goal that was scored. And I think that's important. Again, when you keep having your chances, I mean, they've outshot Buffalo by 7 here. You keep having your chances and you have nothing to show for it. Finally, you get one, and it happens to be the last one of the period. So you can take a little bit of momentum with you into the dressing room here in between the second and third periods. And number one, you can feel a little bit good about it. You can't feel great because you're still losing the game at this point in time. I get that. You can feel a little bit better about it, and then you can just figure out what have you got to do to make it happen again. Actually, again and again, as it stands right now, because they need a couple of goals. But, again, they do find a way to get the puck to the net. They get a lot of bodies down low, and it works out for them. And they're on the board. James Van Riemsdyk with his first of the preseason. Jackets playing in their 4th preseason game. And right now the record is 2-1. They are down 2-1 in this one as they're trying to come back against the Buffalo Sabres. Blue Jackets in that second period finally got on the board, but it was after the Sabres extended their lead to 2-0. Zach Mesta picked up his first of the preseason to give Buffalo a 2-0 lead before James Van Riemsdyk got his first. And that was late in the period. Came with only 2 minutes and 11 seconds left, as a matter of fact, to get the Blue Jackets on the board. Shots on goal in period number 2. The Blue Jackets outshot the Sabres 12-8, and they've outshot them through 2 periods, 26-19. And when it comes to the power play, Sabres are 1 for 3. Blue Jackets are 0 for 2. Blue Jackets skating from left to right here in the third period. Puck is down. We're underway. Blue Jackets dump it into the right wing corner of the Sabres zone. Boone Jenner is trying to get that puck back to the blue line. It got tipped and goes all the way down the ice. And now the puck is lifted right back into the Buffalo zone. Blue Jackets Sean Monahan taking off the puck over in the far corner. Sabres now take it around behind their net, and they will lift it up the ice and get it back to the blue line. And it's knocked away there. The Blue Jackets will start to make a change here. Standing back in front of his own net is Damon Severson. As Severson looks up the right wing side, gets it to Yegor Chinakhov. And Chinakhov dumps it into the right wing corner of the Sabres end. Got to the side of the net there. Adam Fantilli just swatted it toward the net, and it was kicked away by the goaltender, Felix Sandstrom. And now the Sabres back the other way. Couldn't thread the needle on a pass down low. Good job by David Juracek to get the stick in the passing lane there. And now it's a giveaway by the Sabres at their own end, and Sandstrom makes a big save as Yegor Chinakhov stole that puck away and tried to go on the glove side, but Sandstrom was right there to make the save that he needed to make. And he holds on. Now we've got a face-off coming here. Now the Sabres just with a bad pass. That was just really a miscue. As with the puck was Komarov. He had no idea that Chinakhov was coming, and he tried to pass to his teammate, and all of a sudden Chinakhov was right there between them to steal that puck away. Now the Sabres playing the puck up the ice. It got tipped off a stick and winds up out of play. So we'll get a face-off back inside of the Buffalo end. Cole Sillinger's out to take it. Sillinger with Voronkov on one side, Kent Johnson on the other side. And Juracek playing along the blue line, paired with Ivan Provorov. Provorov gets the puck from the draw. He's at the left point, gives it to Kent Johnson, back to Provorov with a shot, hit traffic, and it got knocked down. The Sabres are going to pick it up, and here they come. Up the ice quickly, pass it on the left wing side, an opportunity in with a shot, and that's Rosen, and the save is made by Elvis Merzlikins. Isaac Rosen trying to extend the Buffalo lead, couldn't do it. But he did slide behind the defense there, and they did find him. He speeded up, but Elvis was locked in. And right there to make that save that he needed to make. So the puck in the left wing circle is Sillinger. Will take the draw now against Mason Jobst. And this one is controlled by the Sabres. Here's a shot kicked away by Merzlikins. Rebound picked up by Eric Branson. He'll lift this one to the neutral zone. A bouncing puck back inside of the Buffalo blue line. Going back to get it, Colton Pullman. Good job there by Kent Johnson to lean into him, but the Sabres get the puck. They feed it up the ice. They've got another 2-on-1, but they can't connect with a pass. Eric Branson laid down on the ice. Took that pass away. The Blue Jackets are on the counterattack. Kent Johnson in on the right wing side. A little stick check on him, and then he ran into the referee. The referee was standing right in front of him, and he lost the puck. Well, the fans don't like that, of course. Blue Jackets do get that puck back. Kent Johnson's got it. He's standing out near the blue line, center point, right side. Goodbranson to the left wing circle. Here's a shot, and the save was made by Sandstrom. Jake Christensen tried to keep that puck in the zone, but the Sabres do get to it, and they will touch it off the near wall and back into the Blue Jackets' end, and that's going to allow Buffalo to get a line change. The Blue Jackets will follow suit and do the same. 17:28 to go here in regulation. 2-1, Buffalo has the lead. Long pass goes all the way down the ice. It's in on the goaltender, Sandstrom. He just plays it aside. Zach Metza clear it out to the neutral zone. There is Zach Werenski to get to it, but Werenski's pass is stolen away. Fortunately, the Sabres cough it right back up to him. Zach got pulled down behind the net, Play continues. Now Severson got tied up and almost, I think if he would have fallen down on that play, he may have drawn the penalty, but he just powered right through it. Now the Blue Jackets try to lift one through the neutral zone, tried to put it out there for Olivier to make a play on, but it went too far, and it is an icing call with 16:45 to go in the third period. 2-1, Buffalo has the lead in this game over the Blue Jackets. The Blue Jackets continue to outshoot the Buffalo Sabres 29-21 at this point. Sean Corrali is out for the defensive zone draw, going up against Josh Dunn. Josh Dunn signing with the Sabres during the offseason. After being a part of the Blue Jackets the last couple of years, Dunn has one of the 2 goals in this game. His came on the power play. Blue Jackets watch the puck go wide of their net right off the draw. Owen Sillinger clears the puck to the neutral zone. Now he's got it, and he'll force it in deep. Jack Rathbone goes chasing for the puck, takes a hit from Owen Sillinger. Puck to the near wall. Severson in between the circles. Corrali got it to Olivier, and he shoots it toward the net. There's Sandstrom again to make the save and pin the puck to the ice. Matthew Olivier, he's been pretty prolific in scoring. He has 1 goal in this preseason against the Sabres. He got it in Buffalo on Monday. And then he had 2 goals in Washington last night, one of them an empty net goal. But not this time, as Sandstrom says no to his shot. And now it's Monahan back out on the ice with Marchenko and Jenner. Josh Dunn continues to take the face-off, and he wins it for the Buffalo Sabres. Puck is put off the near wall, picked up by Sean Monahan. He battles to keep it in the zone. He did initially. The Sabres get a second chance to clear, and this time they will. Jiricek gloves it down near the red line, but again, as he puts it on the ice, Alexander Kisakov got his stick in there and pushes it back into the Blue Jacket zone. Jiricek with a chance to break it out, but his pass is out beyond the stick of Sean Monahan. Monahan fights to get it back, tried to turn it over to Marchenko, and he couldn't hold on to it. And here come the Sabres back in, right wing side with a wrist shot that misses the net. And that's fortunate, too, because that was kind of a come in with a good look, and the Sabres don't capitalize. Marchenko on the right wing boards, playing the puck behind the Buffalo net. Boone Jenner is there. He's in a crowd of 2. Marchenko comes in to help out and take the puck to the far wall. Gets it out to Provorov. Now down to Jenner with a backhanded shot that got blocked. But Boone just tried to throw that toward the net. And there was a defender on him, and he couldn't get it through him. And so Sean Monahan at the red line. He's at the end of the shift. He'll play it back into his own zone. And the Blue Jackets will make a full change. The Sabres are going to do the same. Down to 15:25 to go here in the third period. Up the left wing side comes the puck. Blue Jackets into the Sabres' end. Chinikov around to the right wing boards. Goodbranson holds the puck. Center point to Christensen. Over to Adam Fantilli. The pass a little bit too strong. It bounced off his stick, and Buffalo will send it back the other way. Goodbranson hustles to get to it, but as he clears it to the neutral zone, the Sabres got it again. They can't hold on to it. Again, the Sabres team, the majority of this team, the vast majority, are guys that are going to wind up in the American Hockey League, and they're just out there playing extremely hard. That's all they're doing, is they're trying to finish their checks. They're trying to play with a lot of energy. They want to make an impression, no doubt. Jake Christensen into the Buffalo end with a backhanded shot. He got that from the right wing circle, and again, it was right on target, and then the Sabres clear the puck, and it winds up going over the glass and out of play. So the clock stops with 14:40 left in the third period. And the Blue Jackets will get a power play. It's going to be a delay of game penalty against Buffalo. Isaac Rosen is the guy that cleared the puck over the glass. So again, Blue Jackets get a chance on the AEP power play. Kent Johnson, Boone Jenner, Sean Monahan, Yegor Chinikov, and Zach Werenski make up the first unit tonight. Monahan wins the draw. Puck to the blue line. Again, they're the Sabres hustling out there to try to take time and space away from Zach Werenski, but he gets it along the end boards. Monahan leaves it for Jenner. Back over on the left wing side, Chinikov finds Werenski at the blue line. Right wing side, Kent Johnson across to Chinikov. He takes a shot, and that one is stopped as well. Comes back over to Kent Johnson in the right wing circle. To the bottom of the circle, Jenner over to Chinikov, holding, shooting, and that one off a body, and it winds up to the near wall. Kent Johnson's got it again. Backhanded dish to Monahan. Looks on the left side. Chinikov quickly out to Werenski. Zach goes back to Chinikov with a shot. Off a body it goes. And I can tell you exactly who it went off of. Jack Rathbone, the defenseman. He's slow in getting up, and he's hobbling a bit as he goes after the puck along the end boards. Kent Johnson finds Zach Werenski again. Hands it back to Johnson. Half wall, right wing side. Kent now inside the right wing circle with a rink-wide pass. Knocked away by Josh Dunn, but not out of the reach of Chinakhov. Back to Johnson. Puts it down low. There's a score. Kent Johnson throws it toward the net. It gets tipped in. And the Blue Jackets use the power play to tie this game at 2. Sean Monahan will get his first of the preseason. Kent Johnson laid it out there perfectly for Monahan. All he had to do is redirect it and tuck it in. And that's exactly what he was able to get done. Kent Johnson settles it down. It is a beautiful pass. It goes right through 2 Buffalo defenders and finds the blade of the stick of Sean Monahan. And that's how the Blue Jackets tie the game with their second goal. Blue Jackets goal is brought to you by Fanatic Sportsbook. Well, I'm telling you, you can't make it much easier than that. Monahan knew where he had to be, and Johnson knew how to get him the puck. So now it's a brand new game. 13 and a half minutes to go in the third period. Sabres dump it behind the Blue Jackets net, and the Blue Jackets very quickly try to clear it out. It is Kent Johnson with it on his stick. Up the right wing side he comes. Passes to Cole Sillinger. Sillinger inside the blue line, trying to get it back to Juracek at the blue line. It goes off a stick and out to the neutral zone. So the Blue Jackets tag up and Provorov dumps it back in. Now Juracek unable to hold, but he's got some support there as the puck is back into the Blue Jacket zone. Merzlikins plays it right to Provorov. Back to David Juracek, and his pass intended for Matthew Olivier went off a Buffalo stick. And so there is no icing here. However, the Sabres do get back to it inside of their own end. Then they give it away in the neutral zone. Branson with a pass intended for Owen Sillinger. Went by his skates. Sean Corrali tries to jam it into the Buffalo zone, but again, there's traffic, and they can't get it done. Buffalo now steals it away. Long pass down the ice, winds up right in on Elvis Merzlikins. He passes it to Eric Branson across the ice and off the boards. Owen Sillinger picks up, dumps it right in on net. Felix Sandstrom makes the save, puts the puck on the ice, and his teammates try to clear the zone. And they will clear the zone. Roseanne now in front of his own bench. Sends it up the left wing side. Chasing is Riley Fiddler-Schultz. Gets into the near corner. Merzlikins went behind the net, lost his stick. His teammates trying to get to that puck. Sean Corrali couldn't get it out of the zone. Here's a shot, and the save is made by Merzlikins. Good job by Matthew Olivier to lift the stick and have another chance to clear the zone. Eric Branson will hand the puck off to Jake Christensen, but it rolled off his stick. Elvis has got that stick back in hand. There's a shot, and he uses the stick to put that puck high off the glass. Well, Buffalo brought the pressure, and Elvis was equal to it right there. A couple of big saves with or without a stick. It didn't matter to him. Now Owen Sillinger finds open man on the left side, but the quick shot goes high and misses the net. And that was Adam Fantilli that took that shot. Werenski's got it, tries to jam a pass all the way across the ice off the backhand. It got knocked down initially. Damon Severson now goes to get the puck. Was put into the end boards, falls down, and the Sabres will take it back. Here's Fantilli trying to lean on his man and get it back, and he forced a bad pass. And it will be Zach Werenski that gets it. Long pass up the right wing side. Chinakhov into the right wing circle, back to the blue line. Werenski with a shot, and that one goes off a stick, and it winds up going over the glass and out of play. 11:06 is what's left in the third. Blue Jackets 2 and the Sabres 2 on the Columbus Blue Jackets Radio Network. forget, every time the Blue Jackets score twice, you get half-price pizza the next day at your local Jets Pizza. Blue Jackets have a pair on the board right now, as a matter of fact. So tomorrow, use promo code CBJ50 when you go to jetspizza.com to get your half-price pizza, courtesy of the Blue Jackets and Jets Pizza. Sean Monahan will take the face-off in the Buffalo zone. Monahan playing as a top-line center here tonight between Boone Jenner and Kirill Marchenko. Blue Jackets win the face-off. David Jiricek with a good shot from the right point. He got it through traffic, but again, Felix Sandstrom is there to make the save and hold on. You know, Scott Ratzlaff started this game, played the first half of it, and he was phenomenal, especially in the first period of the game, as the Blue Jackets just could not get anything past him. And then Felix Sandstrom comes in. He's given up a couple, but the power play has been the undoing for the Buffalo Sabres. The Blue Jackets power play. It's been their penalties they've taken that have been their undoing. The Blue Jackets also have given up one goal after taking a penalty in this game. Right now, Buffalo inside of the Blue Jackets end. They play the puck to the right wing corner. Over to get it, Ivan Provorov. Passes it right up in front of the net and finds Kirill Marchenko. Marchenko walks it into the Buffalo zone on the half-wing board, sends it toward the net, save made, rebound, score! Sean Monahan does it again. He got the rebound, and Sandstrom was well out of position, could not get back to make the save. And just like that, the Blue Jackets have taken their first lead of the night. It's a 3-2 game with 10:32 left here in the third period. Well, I told you these guys are the top line here tonight. You can see why right there. And that's what Sean Monahan is going to bring for you. Just a nose for the net. You've got Jenner driving on one side. Marchenko takes a shot. It bounces to the other side. And there is Sean Monahan, ready and waiting. And just enough of an opening for him to put that puck right back in the net. And Sandstrom swept that initial shot off to his right. I mean, he played it right over there for Monahan. But the important thing is Sean didn't miss. So now the Blue Jackets playing with the lead, and they're back in the Buffalo zone. Dmitry Voronkov hands the puck off to Kent Johnson, goes behind the net, dish it left wing circle. Here's a shot and a score! Jake Christensen does it this time, and the Blue Jackets with a couple of quick goals. And they now lead 4-2. Now, what did I say back at the end of the first period? I said they were creating chances, and you just had to keep doing that same thing. Just keep on pushing, and eventually something good will happen for you. And guess what? That's exactly what does happen. Here in the third period, it's starting to come together for the Blue Jackets, and Jake Christensen taking the quick shot to the net. And Sillinger tipped that on the way in. Yeah, he's right in front. I don't know if he got a piece of that or not, but anyway, the initial shot is right on target, and that's the difference in the play. So the Sabres have to take a timeout after those two quick goals. And so Blue Jackets, now they just are feeling a little bit different. No doubt about it. Yeah, Jake Christensen did get it. Sillinger didn't get a piece of that. Here are the Sabres now with a big slap shot right from the blue line, and Elvis Merzlikins makes a save, and he holds on to this puck. There is no rebound. 9:58 to go, third period. Blue Jackets lead the Sabres 4-2. This is the Columbus Blue Jackets Radio Network. $21. It will continue to roll until the end of the second intermission on October 15th. For rules or to purchase your raffle tickets, go to BlueJackets5050.com. Buffalo Sabres, well, they've had a lead. Now they've let it get away here in the third period. And they're trying to get some more pressure back on the Blue Jackets, but they can't do it. The Blue Jackets clear the zone. Buffalo will cut the puck off at the red line. Noah Ostlund will put it right back in. Damon Severson from behind his own net, passing off the stick of Igor Chinakhov. Buffalo keeps it in at the blue line. Now at the bottom of the right wing circle, they take a shot. Another big save by Elvis Merzlikins. Chinakhov trying to tip this puck out to the neutral zone. He does. Carries it into the Buffalo end. Goes left side. Here's a shot by Fantilli. He scores. Adam Fantilli coming off a hat trick last night. And he gets another one here. And that will make this 5-2. And he didn't waste any time either. And you know, Chinakhov, you got to respect the shot that he has. There's no doubt about it. And he had some room. And the Sabres are looking at him, and all of a sudden he turns and he zipped that pass right across to Adam Fantilli, who really wasted no time. He caught it. He set it up. He goes glove side inside the far post. And again, the Blue Jackets are on the board. Another goal presented by Fanatic Sportsbook. So the Blue Jackets now shooting at will, almost scoring at will. And they win another faceoff. And really, this is the way you think that the game would go. When you look at the two rosters, and give the Buffalo Sabres credit, because they have fought through this game. They have led through most of the game. But as we get near the end, the heavier lineup is starting to rise to the top. You know, they say the cream always rises to the top, right? And so that's what the Blue Jackets are doing right now. Just trying to wear down the Buffalo Sabres. And the shots are taking are now finding a way in. Off the draw. Big tie-up. Corrali right in the middle of it. The puck comes free. Jack Rathbone will get to it. Goes behind his own net. Did a great job of protecting that puck, by the way. And he gets it ahead. Riley Fiedler-Schultz will play it to the right wing corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Right there is Ivan Provorov. Ahead he goes to Owen Sillinger. And Owen's pass went over the stick of Matthew Olivier, which allows the Sabres to get it back and carry it into the Blue Jacket zone. They throw a blind pass all the way across to the far corner. Picked up by the Sabres there, and he shot toward the net. And again, Elvis with a big save. And then Elvis with a big chop at the end of it. Ty Cheveldayoff was too close to the net. Elvis didn't like it. His teammates don't like it either. But, you know, that's the first big show of emotion in this game for Elvis Merzlikins. And again, it's like when he played here the other night. Very calm, just playing within himself, not trying to do anything more than what he needs to do. And it has paid dividends. That save that he just made right before he chopped at Cheveldayoff there, it was a puck that was shot from a bad angle. It hit him in the shoulder, and he just calmly shrugged it off the shoulder and let it fall right down into his glove. It's a great job. But then Cheveldayoff, you know, he got the blade of the stick in on him, and he has every right to get mad about that. I'll give him that. But, you know, he has kept those kind of things to a minimum in the two games that he's played here in the preseason, and that's a good thing. Buffalo with the puck again, and Elvis kind of scrambling there as the Sabres had him going side to side, but they can't get that puck on net. It is now back behind the Blue Jackets net. Eric Branson will get to it, slide it to Sean Monahan. His pass got broken up, but Kirill Marchenko now picks up the puck. Finds Christensen ahead to the blue line. Monahan's got it, and he carries it right back into the Sabres' end. Marchenko picks it up, throws it off the backhand, really didn't find anybody. Christensen will keep it alive, gives to Goodbranson, tried to go to the slot looking for Marchenko. That goes off his stick, and he carries over to the far corner where two Sabres get on him, take the puck away, and clear it out to center ice. 7:45 to go here in the third period. The Blue Jackets with a big period number 3 now have a 5-2 lead over Buffalo. This puck is put back in the neutral zone. Voronkov played it with a high stick, so we get a whistle, and we've got a face-off upcoming here. And Dmitry Voronkov just trying to make a play. The puck out of midair, lifted the blade of his stick above his shoulders. And so that's why we get a face-off. They're going to place that face-off right at center ice. Blue Jackets in this third period have scored 4 times. It started 6 minutes and 19 seconds in with Sean Monahan's first goal on the power play. Then 3 minutes and 9 seconds later, Monahan scored again at even strength. And then 22 seconds after that, Jake Christensen, he scored, and then Adam Fantilli got another one less than a minute later. So that's what the Blue Jackets have done here in the third period. That's how they've stacked them up over the Buffalo Sabres. Sabres trying to keep the puck inside of the Blue Jacket zone, couldn't do it. In fact, they passed it outside the zone, so they have to reset. That allows Kent Johnson to hand it off to Zach Werenski. And Zach will now look things over. Under 7 minutes to go here in period number 3. Werenski trades that puck off to Adam Fantilli. Fantilli from the red line chipped it in off the glass. The Sabres get to it, and they put it right back out. Up the right wing side comes Anton Wahlberg, and they did not have their timing right as they crossed into the Blue Jacket zone. An offside call here against Buffalo. And again, the faceoff comes outside the blue line to the neutral zone. Blue Jackets are right back at home on Monday night. The Washington Capitals come to town to complete the 2-game preseason series. Blue Jackets went to Washington last night, put up 8 goals, and won that game. The Capitals will look for a little revenge here on Monday night at 7 o'clock. Our pregame coverage will start at 6:45 on Monday night. And then the Blue Jackets are off to St. Louis for a game on Tuesday. Back at home Thursday and in Pittsburgh on Friday. Ivan Provorov back inside of his own zone. Circles behind the net. Uses the backhand to clear the puck to the neutral zone. Jack Rathbone will get it for Buffalo. Now they send it ahead and carry it in. Oslin got it over on the right side. Here's a shot to score. Buffalo able to get one back here as Riley Fiedler-Schultz took it to the net. And he's able to beat Elvis Merzlikins. Got to be an odd man situation there for Buffalo. And they just were able to finish it off. At 2-on-1, Provorov couldn't take the pass away. Actually, that was Mason Yops that got the goal. And Elvis tried to come sliding over from his right to his left, and he couldn't get there in time. Well, Provorov went after the man carrying the puck, Noah Oslin. And then Oslin had just gotten the pass away in time, so that just let Elvis in there in a one-on-one. So now the Blue Jackets come back the other way with an odd man rush, and Corrali takes a shot, and the save is made, and Olivier, trying to put the brakes on, runs into the goaltender, Felix Sandstrom. And that was after the whistle, but he just couldn't put the brakes on. 5:55 to go in the third period. Blue Jackets on top of the Buffalo Sabres by the score of 5-3. You're listening to the Columbus Blue Jackets Radio Network. For the Sabres, 5-3. On the nationwide NHL scoreboard, 2-2 tie in Philly, the Flyers and Boston Bruins. 2-0, the Maple Leafs are beating Montreal at home. Then in St. Louis, the Blues and Blackhawks tied at 2-2.
In Nashville, the Predators are beating the Lightning 3-0. Then it's a 1-1 game between the Oilers and the Seattle Kraken as we go back to Bob McElligott.
5:49 left in the third period. Blue Jackets with the puck in their own zone. Zach Werenski launches a long pass off the stick of Boone Jenner that redirects into the stands. And we'll get a face-off coming in the neutral zone here. Blue Jackets up by 2, but they are much more in control of this game right now. Again, there's still 5:45 to play. And these young Buffalo Sabres are going to push, no doubt about that. They pushed just a couple of minutes ago to get one of the goals back. But here's Kirill Marchenko off the draw. Tried to split the defense, got stacked up. Lost control of the puck. And Buffalo is going to carry it out. Josh Dunn off the backhand, puts it off the near wall. Zach Werenski does a good job of getting there before Alexander Kisakov. Back out to center ice it comes, and here's another puck off a body and out of play. This time Jenner was trying to push it ahead. Boone's right there at the bench, so he'll climb over the boards. And once again, the Sillinger, Johnson, Voronkov line is on the ice. I like this line. I like all these lines tonight. And again, these combinations they use tonight, maybe they use them again. Maybe, it's usually different personnel in these games, so we'll see. You would think the Blue Jackets would play a pretty good lineup. I think they'll play an NHL lineup on Monday and Thursday. Those two road games, probably see some younger players in there. I think guys from Cleveland will be back and forth. Here come the Sabres in with a shot from the right wing circle. And again, Elvis with a good kick save, able to make that play and keep the puck out of the net. Dean Evason said yesterday that you'll see guys that are assigned to Cleveland and then they'll be able to come back and play in another game or two games, whatever happens. So that's what I would think. I would think going to St. Louis and going to Pittsburgh is where you'll see that. James Van Riemsdyk. He's got one of the goals tonight for the Blue Jackets. He got their first one of the evening, plays the puck into the Buffalo zone. Sabres try to clear it out. Yops gets it over to Anton Wahlberg. He comes in, puts it on the right wing side, and fortunately for the Blue Jackets, not getting a great shot away was Noah Ostlund. Now they get another shot coming from the top of the left wing circle by Jack Rathbone, but he missed the net. Blue Jackets will get this rebound, and they'll skate it out to center ice. Fantilli sends the puck off the end boards. Adam Fantilli, 4 goals in the preseason. He had 4 goals in the last 2 games. He had 3 last night. He's got 1 here in this one. Under 4 minutes to play. David Jiricek hustles back into his own end, picks up the puck. Outlet pass up the near side, and that one is picked off. Now brought in by Josh Dunn, and a good job by the Blue Jackets just to converge and take it away. Sean Corrali got that puck and helped to move it out of the zone, and it's back out to center ice. Jiricek inside of his own blue line. Tried a backhanded pass. That got knocked down. Fortunately, Corrali's able to get back to it. He launches it ahead. They wave off the icing. I thought they waved it off, but no, I guess not. Or maybe that was wave off to something else. I don't know. In any event, they are going to bring the face-off all the way back into the Blue Jacket zone. And the Sabres want it in the left wing circle. So that's where they'll get it, and they're going to pull the goaltender right now with 3:23 remaining. They're down by 2, so they want the extra attacker on here as they get the offensive zone face-off. Empty net down to my right. Last night, the Blue Jackets hit 2 empty nets in Washington. Sabres win the draw. They put the puck to the bottom of the right wing circle. One-time shot was denied. Another shot stopped by Elvis Merzlikins. The Jackets battle for the puck in the near corner now. A little 2-on-2 battle there. Puck comes out, goes all the way around to the right point. Sabres hold it. They come to the middle of the ice. Komarov back on the right wing side. Roseanne gets stepped into and knocked down. Reaching in, Owen Sillinger trying to drag that puck free, and it now comes toward the middle of the ice. Good little stick check there by David Jiricek. And the Blue Jackets will get it out to center ice. Sean Corrali's got it, fires it toward the empty net, but it hit the inside of the skate of Komarov, and it missed that net. Blue Jackets changing some personnel. The Sabres rush up to the neutral zone. They've got the puck. Josh Dunn tried to chip it around Kirill Marchenko, but Marchenko was able to get a stick on it and put it over to Owen Sillinger. 2.5 minutes left here in the third period. 5-3. Blue Jackets have the lead. Buffalo Sabres skating with 6 on the ice right now. Here they come up over their own blue line. Metza puts it on the right side. And Isaac Roseanne tried to find a teammate there in Kisakov, and he couldn't get it to him. Then the Blue Jackets went chasing. Sean Monahan, who's got a pair of goals tonight, was looking to get that puck and shoot it to the empty net and complete a hat trick, but the Sabres prevented him from doing it. Now Buffalo will chip this puck behind the Blue Jackets net. Good job by Merzlikins to leave it for Werenski. Gives it back to Monahan. Now they'll send it ahead to Kirill Marchenko. He just clears it outside the blue line. That's a smart play, by the way. Just get it out of the zone. Forces Sabres back into their own end. Minute 42 remaining. And up the ice comes Wahlberg. And he angles into the right wing circle. Throws it toward the middle of the ice. Cole Sillinger chips it away. Sillinger had an empty netter last night. He has another one tonight as he scores. Cole Sillinger picking up the 6th goal of the night for the Blue Jackets. It's an empty netter, and it's now a 6-3 lead. Well, they're making line changes and just trying to get the job done. As I said earlier, Marchenko, when he had a chance to get the puck out of the zone, he did just that. He didn't try to make some play where he could shoot the puck to an empty net. He just pushed it off the backhand outside the blue line. And then they started to change. And then within that change, Sillinger gets out there and he's able to shoot it into the empty net. Kent Johnson getting the puck from the draw. There's a goaltender back in net, and Sandstrom stops a backhander from Kent Johnson. There's a shot by Sillinger, and another save is made. Bouncing puck over to the far circle, picked up by Riley Fiddler-Schultz. And he'll dump this one behind the Blue Jackets net. Elvis Merzlikins lets it go. Sabres able to hold it at the blue line. They are not pulling the goalie again with 1 minute remaining in the third period. Sillinger wants to skate it out of his own end, and he had plenty of pressure from behind while doing it. But he was able to battle and get it all the way to the Buffalo blue line. Now he'll just chip it off the backhand into his own zone. Both teams are changing. So Eric Branson winds up with the puck on his stick. Hands it off to Ivan Provorov. Pass straight ahead. Put it on the right wing side for Fantilli. Adam goes into the Buffalo zone, draws a crowd of two. Puck back to good. Branson with a shot save made. Rebounded that one. Just got tipped and redirected over the crossbar. As Chinakhov was looking to get a goal. Here's another shot from the left side. Hits a couple of bodies. Van Riemsdyk one of them, Rathbone the other. And now the Buffalo Sabres clear this out to the neutral zone. Down to 14 seconds remaining. And the Blue Jackets about to go to 3-1 in the preseason. They had to come from behind in this one against the Buffalo Sabres. They couldn't get anything to fall for the longest time. And then the third period came, and they got a bunch. Blue Jackets get the victory tonight here at Nationwide Arena by the final score of 6-3 over the Buffalo Sabres. And as I said, in doing so, the preseason record now stands at 3 wins and 1 loss. Elvis Merzlikins, for the first time this preseason, plays the entire 60 minutes, and he gets the victory. He had to make some big saves in this game. Don't be fooled about the caliber of the team on the other side. A lot of American Hockey League players, I get it, but a lot of good shots, a lot of good scoring chances, and Elvis was able to turn aside 28 of 31, and in doing so, gets the victory in net for the Blue Jackets tonight. You put that together with the 2 periods he played a couple of nights ago when he stopped all 19 shots. It is a good preseason so far for Elvis Merzlikins, a good preseason for the Columbus Blue Jackets. They get the win, beating Buffalo 6-3 here at Nationwide Arena. Stay tuned. The postgame show is coming your way next on the Columbus Blue Jackets Radio Network.